Hello everyone. We are here in Redmond, Oregon. We have arrived at our final destination, I guess. And we're going to check out the Jug Rock Gym. So, here we go. How was the trip, babe?
So far, so good. Beautiful scenery coming up through Oregon, Northern California. It was a good, nice, scenic drive and a lot to see. And we finally made it.
Are you pooped?
I could use a nap.
Yeah, me too. All right. See y'all. Good evening, folks. We are just outside of Spokane.
Spokane?
How do you say it? Washington. Not from here, so apologize. Getting ready to cook some dinner, and we're at a military family camp for the night. It was a short day of driving. We only drove about a half a day.
Yeah, 200 and something miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good, nice scenic drive. A lot of plains, not a lot of...
rolling plains.
Yeah, you can see the mountains in the distance with snow coming out of Oregon, coming into Washington. The Columbia River.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, nice scenic drive so far through Washington, Oregon, and Washington.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to cook some dinner and go to bed early tonight.
Yes,
Get
please.
a good start in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Declan agrees with that.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, till tomorrow. Here we are in Three Forks, Montana. I don't know if you can see those mountains in the distance. It's about 7 p.m. and we just got to our campsite. Good night.
Here we are at the Little Bighorn National Monument. We all know this as Custer's Last Stand. We're in Montana on the, I guess, the Crow Reservation. But there's a few monuments around here. I'll just pan and show you the battlefield. Pretty big spread of land. This is the monument that was erected in 1881. It's a pretty intense monument, pretty intense battlefield.
I'd like to see where the native site is.
I think it's right over there.
All right, let's walk over there.
An unscheduled stop along the way. On the way to Mount Rushmore, we decided that we saw a sign that said Devil's Tower. So we said, oh, it's only 20-something miles, well, 15 miles out of the way. So we said, let's do it. So here we are, a little buddy, going to see Devil's Tower. And we're going to go in his trading post. I don't think we're going to drive all the way up to it. We are on somewhat of a time crunch today. And,
this week, we're on a time crunch.
I trimmed my beard, so now you can't grab it. So we're going to go in the trading post and see what they got. But here we are at Devil's Tower, which is pretty cool. Here we are at Mount Rushmore National Monument. There's Deanna and Declan. This is just south of Rapid City, South Dakota. Beautiful place. Beautiful day today too. We're about to walk up. All right, we're back up here right at the very end of the walk. It's kind of a plaza mall here, all done in beautiful granite. And that's the monument. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Well, we're going to leave Mount Rushmore, getting ready. Deanna's in there changing the baby's diaper. And since we fed him ice cream, she is wiping the ice cream off. He had ice cream all over his clothes. So she's in here changing the baby. And we're getting ready to leave. Mount Rushmore is beautiful. Carvings into the stone are one thing, but the monument itself and all the construction is pretty ornate and pretty elaborate stonework. It's a beautiful monument. We came, today is Wednesday, middle of the week, really nothing going on, so it's a very, we're able to walk around, walk right in, got an ice cream, found a place to sit in the cafeteria, so it's really not that crowded. I can only imagine that during the summer this place is really packed. But right now it was awesome. Beautiful day. The wind's starting to kick up. We're going to get on the road and we are going to head east. I don't know what our next stop will be. We'll find out.
Okay, folks, here we are in South Dakota. Babe, why did we pull over?
Well, for the last 50 miles, we saw all these signs on the side of the road that said Wall Drug, you know, Wild West, 5-cent cup of coffee, free ice water, you know, pet the animals, cook this, buffalo burgers, pan for gold, all this stuff here at Wall Drug for the last 50 miles. 45 miles of that shit. 5 miles ago I said I gotta go to this place. I couldn't wait for it to come up. So we're finally here, and it's like, you know, going to itchy scratchy land, and we just gotta get in there and see what it's all about. I'm dying to get in there.
I'm literally crying right now.
I guess it's a store, and it's world famous, and it's in South Dakota. I guess we'll give you a summary of our experience when we get back.
Aight, here goes nothing. Okay, folks. Well, we just came out of the Wall Drug, South Dakota. What'd you find, babe?
Probably one of the best donuts I've ever had. Really cool place. Definitely a landmark, a monument, place you must visit. All kinds of stores and shops, and pretty neat place.
Yeah.
Definitely great donuts.
It was kind of like an old, like, Western type, saloon type indoor mall.
Yeah.
Really old building. I got some wine, a couple stickers. Yeah, it was kind of neat. Nice little place to stretch the legs. Now we're headed to our campground.
About an hour ahead. Set up camp for the night. Go to bed nice and early. Tomorrow's a day of driving all day.
Yep.
That's the I-90 over there. Interstate 90 running through South Dakota, and we pulled over at a KOA campground. Deanna made the reservations online as we were driving. Nice little place. And I'll just show you. Deanna's in the camper right now, and she's going to point out life inside our homemade Squaredrop. Here we go. Don't laugh. A lot of things are unfinished because we just had to get on the road.
Hey, on this edition of Cribs.
That's a good one.
So, this is our living room, our kitchen, our bedroom. Under our bed here, we have a little nook where we can store some things. It's not super huge, but like these bins were supposed to go under there, but I can only fit 2 of them. We have the baby shelves here with clothing, our towels, just kind of random things, and shoes at the bottom. Breast pump supplies, diaper table. This is Declan's bassinet, and he loves it. Homemade.
Yeah.
And Jerry and I sleep here. We have a 4-inch foam mattress?
Yep.
With like a futon cover. On top of that, we have shore power. Here, this is supposed to be our solar power. Then we have 2 back shelves there where we can stuff clothes and just random things that get in the way. Every night we remove all of our luggage, or Declan's seat, his car seat, stroller seat. We move it out of here and into the truck, and then back again in the morning when we hit the road. How we live. Oh, and we have a little heater, but it's not in here. A little buddy heater.
Yep. You want me to get that for tonight? Do we need it?
I don't think we need it tonight. It's okay. Yeah. It's pretty warm here. Oh, and we have our fan, which is also on the solar, so we can't use that right now. But it's our little humble abode.
Yeah. And do you sleep good in here?
I sleep good. Okay, I'm 5'7", and I do have a little bit of a hard time stretching out.
But the mattress is soft?
Oh, yeah. As far as that comfort goes.
Yeah.
So side sleeping's good.
All right.
Declan, he's got like 2 feet on his.
Yeah. Yeah, his is 18 by 36.
And he's only 26.
Well, he was 27 a month ago. Well, I'll give a tour of the rest of the camper.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. The door, it's just a screen door we got off Amazon. On Amazon, you can buy different sizes. We picked that off Amazon. We just put this bungee on here to keep it like that. But the door closes. Put a toolbox right here. Actually, this is where we put our cooler. Deanna bought one of these Arctic coolers. It's a pretty good cooler. It's been keeping everything cool, beer cold, actually. We keep the food in the back in the fridge. I'll show you that. But cooler goes right in that compartment. Go around the back this way. The trailer frame I bought was a boat trailer. I got it off Facebook Marketplace for about a few $100, but it had good wheels, good axles, springs, and a good frame. Those things by themselves are worth about $700 or $800. So I saved some money. I got that. The axles and the bearings are good. I put grease in them about every other day or so, just to be safe. So a single axle trailer with a little bit of weight on it. We haven't had any bearing problems with that going down the road. Even in the heat in Arizona, doing about 70 miles an hour down I-17, haven't had any problems with them bearings. And in the back, we have our little cook station. I might put a little thought into this, but for the most part, you can get your ideas off of YouTube, you know, what to put in here and how to put it in, you know, all that. I might have outlined this in a previous video, but, you know, we got the little Camp Chef stove right here, which I wish burnt a little hotter. It just doesn't. I don't know what's up with that thing. It just doesn't, you know, don't cook a steak on there if you like them well done, or if you like them charred, medium, whatever, don't, just go to the fire. But we got little shelves up here, sliding drawers and stuff, put our bread, different things. There's one of them donuts I picked up at Wall Drug. I'll eat that tomorrow, one of the best donuts. My coffee pot, camping coffee pot, we've had that for years. This is my fridge right here. It works pretty good. You got a few things in there, you know, some medicine and orange juice and eggs and stuff like that. We don't want to go bad. I put levelers on all four corners because if you're parking somewhere and, you know, you do disconnect from the truck, you want it to sit stable, you know, and as you're moving around inside, the last thing you want is for this thing to go, you know, down like that. So I got levelers on each corner. You can jack it up. You can actually get the wheels off the ground if you want, but you just jack it up and it gives it a nice solid thing. Notice the short power plug plugs in right here. Every campground you go to, I got a little extension cord. We even have the adapter if we need it for the bigger plug. Windows right there. Windows are good on this. We put the windows in. We put the butyl tape around them. None of the windows leak, and the roof doesn't leak. All the seams between the steel and the plywood on the roof, I painted with Flex Seal paint. So they wouldn't leak. And that stuff is, as you know, that stuff is incredible. Once again, our 14-inch wheels, got the little bearing grease cert on there. Pump that puppy full of grease once a day or so. No problems. Little lights in the fender I got from Amazon. They suck. No, they're not too bad. And over here, again, we have another tool box storage area. Since the camper wasn't done, I just brought a few tools. This is my grease gun, some, of course, Gorilla Tape. Don't leave home without that. And that's our little buddy heater upside down in the box there. The idea is to put a gear rack up on top. And on that rack, we can put things like the camp chairs and the Easy Up. I also have a roof rack on top that can carry maybe a kayak. We have the propane. I just ran a hose from this right here. I just ran a hose all the way back. I just made this bracket to hold it tight so this thing doesn't go flopping around. You know, you got to have that thing secure. Every day we just kind of undo it for safety's sake. Another level and jack. I'm connected to the truck right here, but I still do the level and jacks just to release the pressure off the springs, release the pressure off the truck as it's set. You know, most camper guys do that anyways. I put a vent in here in a toolbox because the idea is that our little Honda generator will go in the toolbox in this side. So I wanted to vent that in case the little gas cap vented on the generator. And of course, our spare tire. You know, it is a work in progress. We're not done with it 100%. I do want to do some more paint. You know, as you can see, the bolts are rusted. I got to redo those, you know, paint them. You know, there's a few things that got to be prettied up. There's a few things that got to be done. Like I said before, we're in quite a time crunch to get off the Cape Cod, and head west. I did make that deck plate, diamond plate, little thing in the back with the lights on it. I did do that. Worked out pretty good. Had some of that left over in the backyard from a previous trailer. These trailers are not made for you to live in. You know, we do our living outdoors. We're outdoor animals. And when we go up to Maine, I'm tired of just sleeping on the cot next to the fire, worrying about if I'm going to become somebody's breakfast. So I can sleep inside this. Hopefully in June, I can give you guys another video to show you the finished product. So far, we haven't had any issues with it going down the road. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Declan is having a meltdown, which has been the standard for the last 3 weeks. It's the surroundings, I think. Every day we're in a new place. But anyway, I'm exhausted. Jerry's exhausted. And poor Declan just can't get a grip. So Jerry's over there walking in.
Supposed to be hands-free driving, but I'm not. Is this our exit, babe?
Yep.
Here we are in Iowa, pulling into the world's largest truck stop.
The Iowa 80.
We're on the I-80 in Iowa.
It's called the Iowa 80.
I'm sorry, this truck stop is called the Iowa 80.
We're gonna take a left.
Babe, which way should I go?
You heard me.
I'm gonna take a left.
Oh my god.
We're going to the Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. For the life of me, I don't know why anybody would drive by this place. What do you got? You got some choice words for us back there?
My choice words are, I don't approve of this type of videography.
Because I'm not hands-free driving?
That's correct.
Am I putting our lives at risk?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
He's just so excited.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, the anticipation. Can't wait to pull in here. See what they got. Okay, I gotta pause because I don't want to get us killed.
World's largest truck
Are you
stop,
getting that
the
sign?
Iowa 80.
I got a Hershey's bar with almonds going down pretty good. Got a bag of Ruffle potato chips. They're not really Ruffles. There's some other brand, local brand in Illinois or Ohio. I got to stop eating them. I've pretty much maxed out my USDA daily allowance on potato chips. I got a peanut butter cookie somewhere. Got to change lanes because this guy's going too slow.
So it's been pretty lame the last couple days as far as the scenery goes. So there hasn't been much video. Trying to stay not bored on this final leg of the trip. I think we only have one more overnight.
Today we're going to try to make it into the Buffalo area, Buffalo, New York.
Yep. And maybe even a little further past that if we can. Because that last push to get home, gosh, just takes forever. So, looking forward to getting home and having one wonderful day before I go back to work. There's Gary.
Erie, VA, where I used to live.
That's where I went to Montessori school.
Look who it is.
Who are these handsome guys?
Look at this. Mama's here.
Hi, Baba.
Yeah. Little guy just woke up from his little journey across Ohio and into Pennsylvania. Got his little outfit on, little floppy ears. But we're in just east of Erie, Pennsylvania, on our way to Niagara Falls. So Buffalo, New York is about 100 miles away. We're going to get a KOA. We have a KOA reserved up by Niagara Falls. We're going to stay there tonight. We had a little rain last night. We were at South Bend, Indiana. We spent the night at a Love's truck stop.
Yeah, it's always loud, though, at those truck stops.
Yeah, but here we are, and we're just relaxing. Going to give Declan some time to move around and get some tummy time and move his muscles. He's only 5 months. And he continues to dominate the weight class. Bubba. But it's been a good drive so far. Traffic hasn't been too bad. It's starting to pick up now that we're getting, closer to New York and Buffalo and whatnot. But drive has been pretty good. Oh, one thing we notice about people on the road is there are still a lot of people who drive and text. And there's a lot of distracted drivers out there. And seeing some of the things they do, cutting in front of trucks. This one guy was slowed down to 55 miles an hour on the interstate in the fast lane. And I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? When I got up kind of behind him, he sped up. Then there was that lady back in...
She was using two hands.
This lady was driving down the road, texting.
Not even looking up.
Hands. And she was looking at her phone using two hands, driving down the road.
What are we going? We were going probably 70 miles an hour, so...
But for the most part, the drive so far, yesterday and today, has been pretty good. While Indiana, of course, Indiana, the roads are just atrocious. It's just dry. It's a washboard, the whole thing.
Oh.
What do you got? Anything to say? You got to speak up, buddy. You got to speak up.
He's still waking
up.
up.
You got anything to say? Baba?
Yay! So, we'll be home tomorrow. And back to reality. Hi, babe.
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, this could be our last night of camping.
It is our last night of camping.
It is. We are at a KOA, which has become an awesome place to camp. Right down the road from Niagara Falls. And we are going to spend the night here, get up in the morning, cook up some breakfast, and go see Niagara Falls, and get on the 90, heading east.
What do you think about that? Huh?
You have anything to say, bud? You got anything to add, big guy? No?
We are at Niagara Falls. We've got a little ways to walk because we have a camper. I'm being summoned. We are leaving Niagara Falls on Mother's Day. This is the last hoorah. We still got a ways to go. Been fun.
Still got to drive through New York and Massachusetts. Probably going to be a long day. I would advise anybody who wants to do a trip like this to leave earlier. Give yourself a little more time. We're on a time crunch.
Okay, here we go. It's Mother's Day, May 14th, 2023. And it's 10:09 p.m. and we are completing day 24 on the road. We are crossing the bridge.
We're on Cape Cod.
Yay.
Good to be home. Let's see what stupidness awaits us.
Good job, babe.
Thanks. Love you, babe. Happy Mother's Day.
Love you too.
You're awesome.
You rock. We're home.
Yeah.
What time is it?
10:30, 10:35.
Back to reality.
It was a long day. We left Niagara Falls at what? 1?
Something like that.
And that little guy away?
That's a negative.
Oh, like a light. That lucky son of a gun. But we made it. It was a long day. I am convinced the worst drivers in the world live right here in my home state. Driving habits around here are ridiculous. But on a good note, none of them hit us. So we're home safe.
Sounds good. Shamrocks and Tomahawks signing off for tonight.